There is a country rich with custom, and they are known for their strict adherence to them. Their customs run to the gamut from grand celebration, like the Feast, to mundane superstitions, such as ways to avoid sphere of addiction. This volume will focus primarily on bigger celebrations, as no one knows how to throw an extravagant party quite like the Darrens, the Feast of Feasts. The biggest and most important of all Darren custom is the Feast of Feasts. This week-long celebration happens the first week of Fenestu, Deep Summer, and is dedicated to honoring the life of the first Furkonginen. Each day of the week is devoted to some aspect of the Furkongin life, and there are very specific dishes to be served at each meal. The Feast of Feasts originally began as a festival celebrating the birth of, I'm just going to say, Furkon's first son, and soon became a yearly occurrence during the week of his birthday. Currently, Adarans simply use it as an excuse for a party and pull out all the stops in an effort to outdo the previous year. And at least you wonder, as I did, which Furkon is honored during the Feast of Feasts. It is always the current Furkon. I'm not going to be able to pronounce that. For each Furkon is the first and only. Sweet treat. See, this is going to annoy me. Oh, where is it? I'm going to put it here. Can I? Nope. Where? Dialects. All right. And it is the O. Oh, that's not in here. G. I'm sure. Oh, this one. Pronounced Ingmar. Wait. So YNG is Ying? So it would be Ronkonji? Ronkonji. That's what I'm going to say. Jing. Ing. A sweet custom that arose at some point, sweet treat. A sweet custom that arose at some point during the Feast of Feasts. Sweet treats started as a way to keep children occupied so the parents could dine in peace. While it is still used for that today, significance has been added to it. Each treat is placed in a container, usually small metal boxes, and hidden somewhere on the property. After everything has been hidden, the children are sent out to find the treasures. I feel like I read this. I did. Why did it not? I just don't know what I read it in. Did I not take it? Oh, that was this. I didn't read this. Okay, perfect. Let's go back to the freaking dialect. Custom. Okay. Where was I? It has now that the hidden treats represent Clefrathan's artifact. And the children are the explorers and bring the riches back to their new and rightful owners. Carnival of the Mask. When the original colonists for Adair traveled to the new land to found the dry wood in the name of Adaran, Furkanjing, I don't know. They encountered the Caflathan people. The Carnival of the Mask celebrates this meeting. Originally, it was merely a form of reenactment as a play of the tension between the Gafanthans and the Darren settlers, but it has since evolved into much more than that. Participants choose sides and come dressed in elaborate outfits depicting which group they have decided to align themselves with. Adherent are Gafanthans. Everyone attends a masquerade ball, and his party replaces any semblance of the play that was presented. Winter's End. Winter's End was never anything more than an excuse for a celebration that isn't, and it hasn't changed in all the years that it has existed in Adair. It takes place during winter dust and lasts all 3 days. People use the time to reflect on the year, celebrate their lives, and remember the dead, especially those who have passed in the recent year. You gotta have something in here. I guess
They'll never
not.
know I'm here.
Where are we going? The door to the scavenger's quarters. Maybe that's the high. Maybe that was the high roll. Close.
Laying low.
Ugh, champion of breath. Is it? Son of a gun. I don't know what they have going on, but let's go. Intruders are here.
They got Sagana.
Oh no, nope. I didn't even realize. Now the question:
Sure.
If we, what happens if we go up? Oh, you're gonna freaking suck. Oh, this brought us all the way around. I'm here for it.
Hey there.
Come on.
Hi? Hey. What? Yes?
I'm here.
Okay. Save.
Sure.
Let her approach. Flanked by a host of guards, all of whom regard you with mute hostility. Lord Radric the Seventh. But it was the sixth. The seventh observes you from his throne, clad in ornate plate. His eyes have a hollow quality, and there is pallor to the man's gaunt face that leaves his features showing stark against his dark and unkempt hair. There is a dagger discarded upon one stone arm at the throne. A thin crimson rivet worms its way down from the blade and past Radric's fingers, even as he leans forward to regard you with a piercing gaze. Thought he'd be better looking, even with all the inbreeding. Though his face is calm, you notice a dear hand straying towards his weapon, as though with a mind of its own. Death. Oh. Wait, is Barath our actual? Huh. I did not realize we were Barat's god. That blew my mind. You're one of Barat's favorite. He stares openly at you, taking in your features, a mark of his presence among us. Has Coast reconsidered? Has he turned at last to the twin god and recanted? No, it is far too late for that. He has purchased you then, a mercenary. Or perhaps his pretty words have snarled another well-meaning foreigner.
What has my cousin promised you? Some grand reward? If he had any resources to his name, he would not covet mine. And if he had any honor in him, he would not have tried this here, now, when I have lost so much.
And what have you lost? And what have you lost?
Much. There is a plague among us here in Gilded Vale. The legacy is but part of it. The rest is fear, heresy, perversion. Each incident alone is but the flicker of a candle, but together, a blaze that will destroy us.
The legacy makes men mad. Perhaps it does worse to women. I do not know. His gaze flickers towards you, searching, then turns away. They cling to hollow promises, to dark and terrible things. Each lie permitted feeds the fire, each whisper from preening charlatans and venom-tongued midwives, the words of false prophets, the promises of dead gods. He clenches a gloved fist.
The flame consumed her. My Ygritte. And our child with it.
He looks to the dagger and his voice catches briefly in his throat. And what happened with the dagger?
A just sentence.
He turns his head slightly to regard the dagger. There's a sudden, careful stillness in his expression. His voice wavers, and in that moment, a pang of grief crosses his face. Ygritte knew. She hid the verses from me, the tokens. She knew what I would make of them. The scattered guide poisoned her against me, made her deaf to my instruction. Only when our child was born, that hallowed thing, that monster, then we both knew what her crimes had wrought. Frederick turns a baleful look upon you, jaw working, face flushed and splotchy with emotion. It could not stand. He brings up a hand suddenly towards his temple, obscuring his face. What does Coast know of sacrifice? He would indulge himself. Let us succumb one by one and suffer Barat's punishment until the final soul goes to his keeping, never to return, and Gilded Vale is but a barren land. You murdered your own wife or child? I carried out the sentence. Would you leave me give her to an executioner? In the dry wood, we see to our own justice. He sits back on the throne, his knuckles white upon the armrest. My guy, I was literally considering maybe letting you live. Come on now. And that thing, that silent aberration that was not alive to kill. His dark eyes narrow. Keep your recriminations, trespasser. I have done my duty. And Coast is your cousin.
Oh, yes. We are kin, he and I. He was raised within these walls, in fact, privy to all the privileges our family had to offer. But a greedy man always hungers after more than he receives, however bountiful. I was eldest, heir to the stewardship of our lands, and he was not.
The legacy brought chaos with it. Panic and despair. Coast took advantage of that chaos, creating division in our ranks, luring loyal men and women to his cause. Good men, good women. His gaze goes distant for a moment, and then he glances at you, and his lips curl. He fled the keep in time, to hold up in the wilds beyond the village, to play at being a commoner, and court favor with the people. Ooh. I don't even know what this is. Dracosi Palladini? And while he plays at conqueror, the Vale suffers. Families, traders, all do not have enough men to guard the roads and defend us from coast incursions both. My attention suffers, as so my governance, my family. He breathes out through his nose, nor can I make the effort necessary to bring about an end to this curse as if we are beset at all hours by his traitorous plots. I'm not gonna lie. And I don't really care. I'm not here for speeches. Actually, I like the speech. There's no excuse for what you've done. Defend yourself.
So be it. May the twinned god take pity upon your splintered soul and scatter it to the winds.
His frown deepens, but he only nods. He rises from the throne, and around him, the guards settle into battle stances. Okay, let's see. I gotta figure this out. You gotta go back.
Hey.
You have to... You're going to him. Knock him down. You're going to go here.
How may I help?
Wizard's double.
Hey there.
And you're gonna get this champion. Hey, did I skip you? I did. Let's do you.
Ready, Watcher.
You, well, I don't know why they're going for you. I really don't.
Ready, Watcher. Hey there.
Following your lead.
You're gonna attack.
Hey.
Oh, he is down. Get him.
Hi?
Perfect.
Ready, Watcher.
Man, that was needed.
Ready, Watcher.
All right.
Yeah?
Let's get this archer.
Yes?
Following your lead.
You're gonna move up. You're gonna do this. Oh man. Oh, come on.
I'm here.
Gani, I don't know why they keep going for you, my girl. I really don't.
Ready, Watcher.
And it's you? What is happening here? Let's hit this. Ugh. Can we freeze them?
Yeah?
Hey.
Ready, Watcher.
Hey.
Get this favorite of. Oh, get this archmaid off.
Yes?
What?
You're gonna go down, but it's fine.
Hi? They got Sagani.
Let's hit this.
Yes?
Let's do it again. Hit this sphere. Oh, what is happening here?
Following your lead.
Move up. Stun.
Hey,
Mm-hmm.
how may I
Aloft.
help?
Yes?
Okay. Hit this paladin.
Yeah?
Let's try to get this.
Yes?
Again. Rage.
Yes?
Let's go.
Hey
Oh,
there.
come on.
What?
Oh, wait. Pearl of protection. They're just allies, right? Yeah.
I?
Please let that go off.
Yeah?
Following your lead.
Attack.
Hey,
Dominate this champion. Don't interrupt us.
how may I help?
Let's get you guys. I don't know what's. Oh, you're out. You're on the ground. Let's continue.
What?
We're gonna move. Whalebone is concentration. No. Let's get them.
Hey,
Actually, let's get this archmage. Let's knock him down.
yes? I?
Where are you? Try to get this miasma.
Mm-hmm.
And while we do that, this messes with the head, doesn't it? Nature's mark to help you out. Come on.
Yeah?
Swap. Kinda. We need. Okay,
I?
Aloft. Can you actually, let's get this archer. That's Fleetfoot. You hit that. Continue. Continue. You're gonna go here. You're actually gonna help here.
Let's have it!
Crap. Help.
Hey there.
Just get these skeletons up. Perfect. Now you guys go here. Ugh. Skeletons, you do that. You move. Swap. Champion.
What?
Again. Oh wait, what did I just? Oh,
Following your lead.
I didn't even realize that was a thing.
Yes? Hey.
Okay. Move back. You get the archmage. Perfect. You guys, champion. Alof, you're way too close. Actually, bonk. Then move. Now attack. We need to keep him up.
Hey there.
A wave. And then I'm not doing that one. Not right now. Actually, go here. And then if you do this. There we go.
What?
Hey.
Crap.
Yes?
Again, let's do that.
Yes?
Archmage. Archmage. Archmage.
Hey.
But not you. You're going for the champion. Nope, go for the one in the middle. Paladin.
What?
Hey there.
However, we have this.
Brave.
Join up.
And then come on. I forgot about that. Continue.
Following your lead.
Ugh.
What?
Here. Here.
Worth and rock.
And then you.
Following your lead.
Try to stun him.
Attack sucker!
Okay. Oh, they're stunned. Everybody.
Brave.
Oh, you have 77 on this one.
What?
And then I'm gonna wait. You're just gonna attack.
Yeah?
Hit this mind. Let's go here. Perfect.
Hey.
You did it. Hard fight. Sagani, you're great sword. Justice, that's cool. Blade armor. Cape. Let's see. You have a cape. You have something there. Just trying to fill up spots at this point until we get something to put there. Should have did a trap. And then
Ready, Watcher.
you're gonna go back. Saving it. come on. Fine. Defense. Us allies, that's cool. I don't think you have. Do you have for lore? I highly doubt it. What's your lore? You do. Never mind. You're way beyond that. Let's swap that out. Hmm. Oh yeah, this. Rolling flame, parasitic staff, floating touch. But you have the same crap. All right. You can get this. What does this do? Endurance and perception.
Slow and silent.
Something over there.
There we go. Come on, Durant. Speed something good. Find scepter. Yeah. It'll be the same thing except for piercing crush, it'll be crush and slash. Is this one-handed or two-handed? Oh, both are two-handed. This kind of the rapier, it's a stiletto. Okay.
Following your lead.
Let's triage you. 143. What does this do? I'm so confused.
Sure.
We heard that you had moved against the keep, and yet we have arrived too late. But a moment earlier, I would have heard his dying breath. No matter. It is done. The tyrant is dead, and our village is free to move into a greater future. Gilded Vale owes you a great debt. I owe you a great debt. You have accomplished what I could not. Take what rewards you care to from Radrick's faults. You have earned them twice over. He looks over the throne room smiling. There is much to do. We must send word to the Earl, of course. Revoke the cruel laws Radrick has insisted. But do not think that we will forget your assistance. You have brought about a great change. Take pride. Take pride. Everyone will remember this moment. Come on. Ooh. Come, men, clear these bodies from the hall. With that, Coast strides eagerly towards the throne. We completed it. Lorerich the Seventh is dead. Coast is now free to claim Redrick's hold and the surrounding lands, including Gilded Vale. When was this? No, it's fine, whatever. I didn't even realize there was something right there. Ooh, you can finally do the main keep. 3 days. Okay, save. I want my stuff back, but we are a death. Oh man, wish I didn't realize. I didn't forget that. Excuse me. And the scale. Wait, where did the rolls we were using went? Where did they go? Huh. It's fine. Durant, Frigidend, yeah. Let's look around.
I'll see what I can find.
Oh, you're not gonna attack us? Let's see. Anything to say? I'm on duty. Mind yourself in there. Nope.
I'll see what I can find.
It's good to see what it looks like without us getting killed. The joints are fringed with rust. The emblem on the breastplate is of a tree with broad heart-shaped leaves. Same. May Barath's wisdom save us. Temple, dungeon. Oop.
I shall be quiet as a calm sea, which is not very quiet.
Nasitic poetry. Do we have that one? Nope. Wait, let's make sure. Yes, we do. We can sell.
Something over there.
There we go. Saint Woodwind farmer become god? With the mention of the name Wadewind, most folk think only one word, Godhammer, while this event echoes through the ages, and it still feels years after the destruction of Avondale Bridge. Wadewind's humble beginnings belied the powerful force he would grow into. Waidwin lived an unassuming life in a remote area of Riedceres, the son of Varla's farmers. He toiled in the fields along his father for 22 years until his father's death. The farm then fell to him to run. He considered selling, but had no other skills upon which to draw, so he set out the path of Varla's farmer as well. Nothing of note had been recorded in Waidwin's life until 4 years after his father's death. One day while working the fields, Waidwin's life was irrevocably changed in his words. Night was falling, the fingers of dust already gripping the sky. The sun had dipped behind the world's edge, and stars were peeking from beyond the shroud. The day was still, and darkness had blanketed the field. I placed my last harvest of the day into the collection pile, when from behind me arose a brilliant light. I turned, fear in my breast, knowing not what could have caused such intense radiance. Behind me stood a blazing figure, resplendent in glory, and white flesh glowed with a luminescence its white flesh glowed with a luminescent radiance, and its head a blinding ball of light, brighter than the highest sun of mid-year. I averted my gaze, afraid I would be struck down for daring to gaze upon such a creature. A sudden peace washed over me, sweeping away my fear, leaving my troubled soul tranquil. A loving warmth wrapped its arm around me. A voice spoke to me as I stood, transfixed, trying to both see this glorious being and avoid its dazzling scrutiny. Fear not, it said to me, for you are chosen above all others. You will be the light to bring about the rebirth of an empire. It then held out its hand and bestowed upon me a vision of power, such that I could scarcely contain it. Waidwin, disheveled and dirty, stumbled into his village the next morning, telling all who would listen about the miracle that happened in his field. Eothos himself, he claimed, had appeared to him. He was to punish the Edwin governor for leading his people into ruin. A way would be provided, and those faithful who helped would be blessed with the divinity manifested. Villagers ignored him, convinced the loss of his parents had broken his mind. But Waidwin continued to preach of the power of Eothos and the corruption of the governor, eventually earning him the ire of the locals. His confrontations with the villagers hitting a turning point one day in mid-autumn. A crowd had gathered around Waidwin, jeering him and telling him to leave the village. The Varless crop that season was particularly light, and the villagers blamed Waidwin, saying he had angered the gods, particularly Eothos, with his blasphemy. They backed him into one of the withered fields, yelling at him to go. Accounts of the inciting action are hazy. Some say a stone was thrown, others say he was pushed. Others still say he simply tripped over a dry rock sticking from the ground. Regardless of the cause, Waidwin landed face down on the ground, the villagers standing over him laughing. Enough! A voice, not Waidwin's, boomed across the field. Waidwin looked up at the crowd, his eyes glowing with a blinding white light. He stood but did not stand. One moment he was on the ground, and the next he was standing before the crowd, who cowered before him. You dare deny me? The voice spoke through Waidwin's mouth. You dare refuse my servant. Waidwin's arms raised, beginning to luminesce. You dare require proof? His arms went out to his sides. Never ask again, lest you be burned in the light of the new dawn. There was a flash of light from Waidwin's eyes, and an entire field sprang into life. The once dried and brittle plants became full, lush, and verdant. The crowd was silent. From somewhere in the back came a call of praise Eothos, and then they all fell to their knees in front of Waidwin, farmer turned god. That's freaking cool. That was freaking cool. Oh, we have part 4. Do I still wait? Okay. First, is it 3? I think it's 3 I need actually. 5, 4, 6, 1, 2. Yep, don't have 3. Save. The joints are fringed with rust. The emblem on the breastplate is of a tree with broad, harp-shaped leaves. Arrogance, infirmity? Fortifies the health of allies in the area of effect, granting immunity to sicken and weaken. That's cool. That's for you. And last but not least, what? So it's over. Adrian Carter. Is that not the one we have the part 2 of? Primary. No, this is Admeth Hearted. So what's this one? Adring Hearted. Hadret. Adring Hadret. In retrospect, oh wait.